Welcome back everyone. The last video was for the first officer's pre-flight procedure, so the next in turn and somewhat shorter is the captain's pre-flight procedure. So without further ado, first thing, the lights test. That's just to check that all the lamps are working in all of the indicators. So lights test is here. So we select this switch to up, starting on the overhead panel, checking through all the lights to make sure there are no lights that are unlit. Again, as in the first officer's pre-flight procedure, just work top to bottom, checking for any lights out, checking the captain's annunciator panel and the first officer's annunciator panel, master caution. Engine fire panel, radio panels. So all looks good. Next is the EFIS control panel. So we're moving up to here. Minimum selector as so the engine out acceleration altitude initially set to 1,000 feet above aerodrome level. So that's moving here, so set in 1622 as on the right hand side. 1622 set. Flight path vector as required, meters is the same, so put meters converted on the altimeter. Airports, to select the airports. ADF, VOR. And the altimeter set to 1011. Mode set to map. Scale set to 10. Weather radar off. Course is set. Course 268 set. Flight directives have already been done by the first officer. Nothing to set yet for V2. 25 degrees angle of bank set. And the heading to coincide with the initial course. 268. And disengage bar up. Oxygen the same as per the first officer's pre-flight procedure. So we push these two together. First flight of the day. For 5 seconds. Once again, check on the overhead panel to make sure that the crew oxygen hasn't reduced by 100 psi. Next, check the clock. Nose wheel steering, alternate guard closed. Display select panel, normal and normal, same as the first officer side. Disengage light test to position 1, 3 amber, position 2, autopilot, auto throttle, FMC, 2 red and 1 amber. Stab out of trim light extinguished, that's here. Once again, flight instruments check. So we've sensible artificial horizon. The IRSs are aligned, so we've sensible display on the nav display. And once again, no V speeds on the PFD, and TCAS off. Auto throttle mode blank, roll mode blank, pitch mode blank, AFDS status, FD, flight director. ISFD, so integrated standby flight display, QNH set 1011. Fuel flow switch, check that's been set to 0. Speed brake lever down, reverse thrust levers down, forward thrust levers closed, flap lever set to agree with the flap position, flap lever position 0, parking brake set, engine start levers cut off, stab trim cutout switches normal, radio tuning panel set for delivery and tower and the ILS. Adjust the seat, adjust your rudder pedals. Next, call for the pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer and display switches normal auto. Window heat on. Pressurization mode selector auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 269, altimeter 1011.
Heading 269, altimeter 1011. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete. So pre-flight checklist called for by the captain, read by the first officer, and challenge and response as shown.